that being said, let's get into how to make this sound. And I'll start by getting rid of this compressor because I just use this for sidechaining. I'm going to go into Serum and we'll initialize the patch so we have a fresh blank slate to work with. So let's start off with Oscillator A. I'm going to go to Analog and we're going to select Basic Shapes. And we're going to set the wavetable position to be all the way at 7 right here. So we've got this sort of tri-saw shape. Now we're going to fire up Oscillator B. We're going to select Spectral, and under the Spectral category, let's go for Squelchy 2. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the level of Oscillator B. We'll put that all the way down so we can do some frequency modulation with this bass. And remember, whenever you're doing FM basses, to not turn off Oscillator B or else the sound won't work. Just turn the level all the way down. Now I'm going to go back over to Oscillator A. I'm going to select FM from B from the little warp menu right here. And let's see if we can get a good position with this sound. I think I want to start this off somewhere pretty small, at about 6%. Then we can throw LFO1 onto the knob right here, and we can start some cool modulations. And this is where we're really going to get a distinct metallic tone from this sound. That's a little too crazy, so let's scale that back. I think we can go for about 63. Now I'm going to go back over to Oscillator B, and I'm going to boost the octave so we have a more interesting sound. I like the tone we're getting at +2, so we'll leave it there. I'm also going to add a warp mode to Oscillator B. We'll go for bend plus and minus. Let's tweak with the position of the knob to see if we can get a good sound. I think about 30% should be good. I'm going to throw LFO2 onto our knob right here, and you'll see why later we're going to be having two different LFO curves. So we'll just click on LFO2 and we'll drag that on for a little bit more modulation. And I don't really like the way that sounds, so we'll scale that back a bit. Ooh, I like the tone we're getting at about 21 or 22. It's starting to get kind of squelchy sounding, so we'll go with that. Let's also play with the wavetable position of Oscillator B, because right now this sound is a bit stagnant and there's not a lot going on. I think we could probably set the wavetable position to be at about 51 or 52, right here. Let's throw LFO1 onto that as well. And we'll scale that back just a little bit to about 62. Now this bass is certainly starting to sound interesting. It's starting to take on those characteristics that you hear in a lot of dubstep basses, but it could use a lot of work.